So you don't need to be of a certain age or of a certain income or of a certain comfort level in life to do good and to positively impact people. And this world needs positivity and it needs love.
Year 1986, unang napuntahan ni Patrick Okak ang Boracay, kung saan unang beses rin niyang nakilala ang mga katutubong ati.
So I met the Ati in 86. It was the first time I met the Ati tribe.
Year 1993, nagbakasyon muli sa Boracay si Patrick.
Got married, went back to Malta, got married, and 6 years later we went back with our 2 kids, with Josh and Lizzie, and another family, Dave and Judy and their kids. And it was just such a wonderful feeling to be actually there. It was like this was a dream coming to reality for me, because I'd been longing to go for those 6 years. And so I remember it very vividly. I remember going there to a place called Bolabog, where we saw the Ati, and I could introduce them to my family for the first time. And they were very timid people, very humble people, and they were quite almost hiding first and quite shy, and like nahuya huya, they kept saying like.
Year 2020, bumisita ulit si Patrick at ang pamilya sa Boracay. Malaki na ang anak niyang si Josh, maging ang mga batang ati na nakilala nila noon. Pebrero 2022, ipinost ni Patrick ang throwback photo ng kanyang anak na si Josh, kasama ang mga batang ati noong 1993. Kasama ang larawang kuha noong 2020.
I just looked at the computer and I saw that it was accepted, and I was so surprised because I was watching the likes and loves come in, and they were just like coming in like at a speed I've never seen before. And I said, this is going viral somehow, and within 2 days it was like 20,000 likes, and most of those were loves. And I was just seeing all this love pouring in. It was like amazing. I couldn't believe it.
When something like this happens, it's the sweet spot where it's a beautiful message and it reaches so many people and they get to share the love. Social media is a very powerful tool, and it can be used to make a very positive impact on the world. It can change people's perception on things. You can reach people like we've seen with that post. You can reach a large number of people in a very small number of time, and it's one of the biggest revolutions in the way humans can communicate and brands can have their message out to their audience. So the dream is what happened with this post is the dream of social media.
Dahil sa nag-viral na litrato, nabuksan ang kwento kung paano niya nakilala ang mga ati.
In Manila, I was quite down and out, and this kid just bought me a drink. He begged some money and bought me a drink, and I couldn't believe it. That this kid, I had no money, believe it or not. I was walang pera, and he bought me a drink, and it touched my heart so much.
Dahil sa kanyang karanasan na pagtulong ng isang batang lansangan sa kanya, nabago ang kanyang pananaw sa buhay.
So I went back to Malta. I kept thinking about this child, and wanting to go back and do something for kids in need there. And within a couple of days arriving back in Manila, I landed in Boracay and met the Ati people there, and then that was like, I felt like this is my destiny. This is what my life's purpose is.
Sa tulong ng kanyang misis na si Maria, itinaguyod nila ang Mission of Love Malta upang makatulong sa mga kapuspalad.
To be honest, I was a little bit afraid of this because I had heard his crazy stories and it was very far away. We had 2 young children and I was a little bit not sure. And then one day, I think I had like a gift of faith. I said, you know what, we need to go. We had received a letter from Auntie Pina who said that some of the tribe were dying and they needed help. And I thought to myself, we need to help them. And we've been doing this now for 27 years. It's a long time. And it's the work, it's our passion of our lives. But to see that they are still all there They now have their own families. They are not rich, but they are certainly better off than they were, you know. And it just made me very happy to be able to see that our life's work has resulted in something. And it's a real blessing, actually. It's very nice.
They were all still alive, so I was really pleased to hear that, but that some of them were not present that day. One was at work, I think one was on another island. The others are all from the original picture. I can tell you there's Fatima, Lourdes, Marlon, I know them by name, and I think they're happy to see that their picture going viral as well. So
yes, and they were all beneficiaries. Yeah. They all had sponsors. They all went to the school that we co-founded there, and grew up to, you know, be happy, well, you know, educated adults, which is a beautiful thing. When we first went, they were not going to school. Very, very few of the party had gone to school, and now they all go. You know, it's wonderful.
Every single person in the world can do something good to positively impact other people. If you think back to the origination of this Mission of Love, it was a street kid who had nothing, who found a way to provide a drink for my father who was thirsty. And look at the ripple effect of that act, and how many lives have been positively impacted as a result of it. So you don't need to be of a certain age or of a certain income or of a certain comfort level in life to do good and to positively impact people. And this world needs positivity, and it needs love. You know, we've all been, as a planet, we've been through a difficult few years. So if I can just inspire everyone, every viewer and every listener out there who comes in touch with this story to do something good for people around them, whatever it is, we all have the capabilities to share love and positivity with those around us. So it's about everyone. It's not about just a few people or just us. It's everybody can do their part.
And like you said, however small an act that is, you never know where that will go. But if more and more people have that attitude, I think the world will be a better place.